Hi everyone, my name is Enrique and today I'll be showcasing you my salsa verde recipe. Now, I've been having hot sauce since I was a kid. I have it with just about everything I can have. I love it, and for the most part, the spicier the better for me. Now, let me speak to you about the ingredients in this recipe. So here you have serrano peppers, tomatillos, jalapeno peppers, a good bunch of cilantro, salt, a small garlic clove, and lime juice that I'll be using. Now the basis of this recipe are the peppers, the tomatillo, and the onion. It's what makes it a salsa verde. And salt, of course. I add cilantro and lime to it, and the garlic. The garlic gives it more flavor. The cilantro will give it that freshness at the end, and the lime juice enhances all those flavors found once it's done. It makes it really taste good. Now, together with the salt and the lime juice, it also works as a preservative, so it keeps your salsa from spoiling quicker. Some of the vitamins and minerals found in this recipe are vitamin C, A, and K. The minerals, potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus. Those are the most prominent vitamins and minerals found in this recipe. Now, some of those vitamins and minerals are going to be lost due to the cooking process, or in the cooking process due to heating, and they're actually all in that water. So I will not be discarding this water. I'll be using it for either soup or stew, so I can get the most nutrition out of this recipe. Let me speak to you a little bit about the pigments in these ingredients. Now, anthocyanins, have a hard time pronouncing that, but that is the pigment found. It gives ingredients the white, yellowish colors, and it's found in the onion and the garlic clove. Now, this pigment, when heated, as you can tell here, doesn't really alter much. Does not change much. Now, the other ingredients, which happen to be green, the pigment found in them are chlorophylls. Now, when heated, on the other hand, you can tell it gives it that olive green color as when it was raw and it was bright green. Olive green, bright green. Now, chlorophyll is made up of one carbon and nitrogen ring, and in the center you can find a magnesium atom. It has a fat-soluble tail, which is composed of 16 carbon atoms, and this tail anchors the molecule in the chloroplast membrane. Now let me speak to you a little bit about the heating that's going on here. So, the direct flame to the pot, that's conduction, which will actually lead to convection. The boiling you see going on, the heating of those water molecules, is convection, which started from the conduction. Now, when I made this recipe, I added first the jalapeno peppers because they take longer to cook due to their size compared to the other ingredients. The other ingredients cook fairly at the same rate. So the tomatillo, the serrano peppers, and the onion cook about the same. So I boiled the jalapenos for about 10 minutes, and then I added the other ingredients for another 10 minutes. So this has been boiling for about 20 minutes now, which I'll actually turn off because they're actually ready to go. I have added my ingredients from the pot to the blender. Now I will add from here, most of these were just used to showcase, minus the cilantro, which I will add. That as well, and the lime juice to enhance all those flavors. I haven't forgotten about the salt either. I'll be doing that shortly. You don't want to use too much. It's pretty strong. It's about a medium lime, that will do. Same with salt. I'm not, of course, nutrition major. We're not too much fans of sodium, so I'll be just adding just a tiny bit. That should do it. Now, I don't need to add too much water. I really didn't add much at all, just whatever I was able to pick up from transferring those ingredients to the blender. As you can see here, those ingredients were soaked, so they're actually full of water, especially in those tomatillos. So you'll get the consistency you want from that amount of water, as you'll see soon. Now, if you like your salsa a little more chunkier, then you don't need to blend it as long as I did, but I like it a little more smoother. And as I was talking about, check out that consistency. Not too runny, not too chunky. To me, it's just right. So here is my final product of the salsa. So one thing I wanted to add that I forgot to mention was actually that, talk about the chili peppers, the chemical that makes chile spicy is called capsaicin. Now, it has oil compounds in it, so if you're spiced up and you try to drink water, it's just going to be repelled off, which is why when you drink water when you're spiced up, it doesn't do much. However, it is soluble in milk and milk products, so you're better off drinking that if you want to ease up the spice level that you're going through. Now, capsaicin is also used for medicinal purposes. It is used to reduce the pain of diabetic neuropathy, which is usually pain in the legs and the feet of diabetics. Now, what capsaicin does is it makes the nerves in that localized area insensitive to the pain messengers. So essentially, it inhibits those pain receptors in that area.